Hey, how's it going? Chandler here. So today's video is very simple. We're just going to get right into it. And it's for those that are searching on how to make money online. I'm going to go through in 2024 what are some of the options. And this will save you a lot of time, when it comes to deciding what you ultimately want to do moving forward, because your time is the most valuable asset that you have. Deciding which boat that you are going to get into is a major way to not only save time, but also start making money right away instead of having to wait months and years before you actually start generating profits. So if you're here and you want to make money online, right? Let me zoom this out for you. Let's move this over here. Now, the reason this is such a great option is that we're going to start out with, let's say you don't have that many followers, right? And this is really, can be scary, but I'm going to show you in this video why it's actually a good thing that you don't have a ton of followers. So what are some options in terms of what we could do to make money online? Well, first you have things like drop shipping, which there are people out there, younger people, making millions of dollars drop shipping, but it is extremely oversaturated and it's extremely competitive. And for somebody who's maybe not very tech savvy, I wouldn't recommend going and doing drop shipping. Now, I'm not saying don't go look into drop shipping. There are plenty of people making money in drop shipping, but like I said, it's highly competitive and it's not as easy as you would think to be generating money online unless you are very tech savvy and you really know how to navigate, a very competitive, quick moving environment. I wouldn't recommend getting into that. And the next thing I would say is affiliate programs, which I see all the time. And basically what an affiliate program is it will pay you a certain amount, right? A percentage for, let's say, posting a link in your bio, and then you produce some content, and then somebody will click on your link, and by using your affiliate link, you will get a kickback. Now, the difficulty with this is when you are starting out and you don't have very many followers, you are going to have to create a lot of content and drive a ton of traffic to ultimately your affiliate program that gets downloaded and you get a percentage. So that's another difficult route when you're just starting out. Now, affiliate programs are great in the long term when you continue, as you grow your audience. Using affiliate links and things like that is super great in terms of making money online. So I'm not saying, just in this moment, if you're just starting out, that's the best thing you can do is not go with this affiliate program, not go with the drop shipping. We have a better alternative. And the next thing is selling digital products, okay? So when it comes to selling digital products, this is an amazing opportunity. Why? Because when it comes to selling digital products, they, one, are cheap to make, don't cost you much, if anything, right? So selling digital products is cheap. You don't have to have, you can create them with PDFs, Google Docs, literally free. It's just information that you're ultimately providing value to somebody, and you can sell that, for a low amount or a high amount depending, and we're going to get into that. But so informational products. And the amazing thing about informational products is you create it once, like an ebook, and it lives there forever. right? You don't have to recreate it. You could keep making sales on and on and on. So informational products is where it's at, because you're just essentially, what is the value that you have to give, and you're packaging that into something that can be downloaded, and ultimately you'll start making money online. This is the best route in terms of long-term sustainable income online. So let's get into some options here. So just ignore that. So a lot of times we think about right away, the market is hot, right? So it ends up, it can be easy to think that like what everyone is saying is like, just create an online course. It's that easy. You just charge $500 for your online course. And the reality is it's not that simple. No, there's a lot of online courses, coaches out there. It's competitive, and so to really stand out and actually have a course that people want is a challenging thing. And what happens is you think like, oh, this is a great opportunity, is we can start creating an online course. So what you end up doing is you start creating this course, and you think you have this amazing online course offering, right? And you spend, like, let's say a bunch of time creating this, and then what happens is you post this course and nobody ends up wanting it, right? So you basically spend all this time creating a course, and you come to find that nobody wants it. And I've been in that place too, where I've gone through and I've tried to create, a course, but I haven't even really seen, does the market even need this? So in order to save yourself some time and headache, what you could do is you could go in and do more market research. Get on the phone with people, get into Facebook groups, literally reach out and see, and like maybe get in the comments. You can be in the comments places and really find like, pain points that people are struggling with, asking questions. And then that there is a need for this. And there's a whole separate side of this too, is there could be a need, but are people willing to pay for it? So online courses are great, but when you're just starting out, this is also a no. So when it comes to ebooks, digital downloads, low ticket products, this is a low ticket product. Could be like anywhere from $0 to, let's say, $700. Okay, so this is what we would consider a low ticket. Now, low ticket items are great, and they do really well if you're really good at creating content and then driving traffic to, let's say, your low ticket ebook or something for $100, right? If you sold, let's do the calculation here. If you had an ebook for, let's say, I don't know, $47, and you sold that to 100 people, that's $5,000 roughly, right? So selling a low ticket item like a $47 ebook to, let's say, 100 people, and that equals roughly 4,700. That is an amazing feat if you can accomplish something like this. Create a cheap or low ticket item, put it in your bio and things like that, create content, and then have people download it. That's an amazing thing that you could do. And I think there's a lot of potential there, but there's also the reality of you do have to be able to drive traffic to your offering. And if you don't have a ton of followers, this can be a challenge as well. And people, you have to build organically and create a lot of content around this. And that can be challenging too. But I'm not saying that's impossible, so we'll give this like a maybe. it's definitely doable, but what oftentimes I see is I see a lot of people creating content trying to sell this $47 course and all these cheap products, but the reality is when people see like something for $47 or whatever from an individual who they don't even know, and they come across you on the internet, they're going to think that it's cheap. There's no value in that. And so maybe you make a few purchases, right? Maybe you make a few purchases with this $47 ebook or this cheap product that you're offering, and you start making some money. But is that going to be consistent sales? Probably not. Unless you're creating just a phenomenal product that spreads through word of mouth and people are buying it. But that's just not realistic for most people who are just starting out. So we're going to say that this is a no as well. And then the last thing we're going to talk about here is one-on-one coaching or creating a high ticket offer. Now, a high ticket offer is anything that's from $3 to, let's say, $7,000. Now, the reason why you want to look into high ticket is you only need a few people to start making thousands of dollars per month online. And I know this to be true because I've done it for myself. And I had someone reach out to me for coaching online. You know, my previous background, for those that don't know me, was owning a digital marketing agency in the real estate industry, which I'm no longer affiliated with. But now working online, I get to work one-on-one with people, coaching them, helping them through creating an online offer, and kind of working through the creative side, the parts that you might be struggling with, generating leads, attracting people, like what kind of clarity, vision you have behind your offering, things like that, the copy, all these little details that can be a lot of work up front, but once you have it all figured out, all tailored specifically to you and your niche audience that you're ultimately putting your content out there towards, it is really not that difficult to start generating coaching clients or high ticket product, online product of some sort that can ultimately turn into group coaching or something far beyond the one-on-one coaching. But you start with the one-on-one coaching because it's you'll learn a lot from the process, and then you can have better systems as you go along and grow organically. And once you've done that, like I said, you can go into group coaching and start charging, and really have a community built up, which is super powerful, which then you can leverage into a higher paid products online as well. But the starting point for those with minimum followers is this high ticket arena, because ultimately you only need, let's say, 1 to 3 people. And let's say you have a $5,000 offer, right? You have a $5,000 coaching offer for like 3 months of your work, and you have 3 people. That's $15,000. You divide that by 3, and you're making $5,000 a month by having 3 coaching clients, and you are helping them. The reality is in order to get high ticket, high paying people, one is you just have to connect with some people that have like a burning desire or a pain point that is ultimately driving them to looking and searching the internet, trying to find ways to make money, better their health, better their relationships. Whatever that burning desire and that pain point is, people are out there looking for solutions to their problems. And so the reason you want to think about high ticket, this is not a video telling what you should do to make money online. I'm just telling you from my own experience doing this, is people are much more receptive to, when they form a genuine connection with you online, to pay you a lot more money for a burning desire and a pain point that actually solves a genuine problem for them. And so for my product and my offering, it's very geared towards, you know, being in that situation where you need to make money online, right? I've been in that place where I'm broke and I have debts to pay off and I need to do something like to start paying off these debts, to start getting out of this place that I'm in. And for me, what started this journey was hiring a coach. It was literally signing up for a $5,000 coaching program for like 3 months. And it was, you know, I learned some things and it was a great experience. It wasn't everything. I didn't, you know, you wouldn't say that I started making money right away from this guy's coaching program, but eventually that led me down to learning the steps and just putting myself out there more, to where I built up more self-confidence. I built up more experience just learning about the industry. And so then when it came to reiterating my process, revising everything that I was doing, I had people reach out to me and be like, "Oh, I see what you're doing online. Like, I want to learn from you." And then that turned into a sales call, which led to closing a deal. And then I started helping people that way. And so now that's what I'm doing currently. And I will say that it's very fulfilling work. So if you're looking to actually provide value to people, this is really a way where you can actually provide a lot of value to people, and you're learning a lot of amazing skills, whether it's the sales process or whether it's, you know, creating content that is good marketing material that builds your personal brand and things like that. You get to learn it all doing this kind of a system. So when it comes to a lot of these other options, I would say one of the most highly valuable options in the long term in terms of building up who you are as a person and leveling yourself up is high ticket coaching, because you get to learn all the different systems that are out there. So the quickest way, I would say, if you really want to start making money online, is to look into high ticket coaching. And I have a link, a free training in my bio if you're curious and want to learn more about what my method is in terms of getting the right clients and putting yourself out there and all that stuff. I have a 20 to 30 minute video that goes through more of this. And if you've watched this long, appreciate you going into this in depth. And I hope that this serves you well in your future to making money online. Drop a comment below. Remember to like, subscribe, all those things, and I'll see you in the next video.